Everyone, Dr. Kara here. Just wanted to go over some of the reasons why we were so inspired to add nutrition the last couple years. Whether you're nutrition clients or not, a lot of my patients come in and see the interactive environment of the office. We kind of set up our office like a museum. We want you to, be able to learn and explore when you're getting ready for your appointments and you come in. Patients will sit down in the lobby, have a massage, read a lot of our educational posters, see the type of stuff that's out there. Life is overwhelming with information nowadays and who to listen to and why, and we're trying to make it easy for you. Convenience turns out to be one of the number one things when it comes to getting what you want out of nutrition. So I wanted to show you one of my favorite things today. These are the Bio Detox packs from Biotics. So this is a little bucket full of these. Look at how cute this is, right? I am a busy mom, doctor, all sorts of things. It's unbelievable how much I do manage to cram in a lifetime. But it's because I figured out time management and efficiency skills. This is like having a mommy who packed my little lunch for me, except it's all the little things that I need. There's a detox section, a basic vitamin and mineral panel with all the things that are actually missing nowadays. When you look at a general multivitamin, and I want to pick on the gummies a little bit, obviously trying to make vitamin candy can't be the best option out there. It does feed an addiction for sugar, and it's better than just having Skittles. But is it really? If it's, if you're getting your nutrition from something that's not good for you, it's almost like mixing up habits in a way. So it's not my favorite. This helps fatigue, it helps detoxing, it helps getting through your day, it helps nerves, it helps brain fog, it helps a lot of things. I don't think it really has hit us yet how bad our environment is. There's a lot of toxins, and we started talking about this in the 80s. It got a little more traction in the 90s. In the 2000s, we now have birth defects, and we are starting to make major impacts on our environment. We can't use lead paint, on and on and on. So I have gone through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of research articles, read a lot of the modern texts for medicals, for the American Medical Association even. The European Pharmaceutical Associations are coming out with all the damage going on to the liver. So what you're going to hear from Dr. Kara in nutrition is liver, 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 liver. If you're wondering if you have a liver problem, just say yes. If you had blood work, it means absolutely nothing. Subclinical liver problems, mild inflammation, resistance to weight loss, normal patterns of aging, like your vision going, getting more gray. I'm going to be 40 this year, and with extreme antibiotic use from a surfing accident, I saw myself age in a month from being on IV antibiotics. Now, I'm glad that I recovered from a pretty serious staph infection, and I didn't have to have my leg cut off, but I had to find a way to get my liver back on track. I over-tanned, I got baked in the sun, I lost 30 pounds. It was actually pretty scary. And to be honest, there was no answers for me. There isn't a lot of diagnosing going on of liver problems because of the blood work not catching it. And you can have normal liver enzymes and have half your liver not doing well. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. Your blood work can show up normal. That's why it's called subclinical. It means under clinical findings, okay? So you as a patient know if you're tired, if you're blinking a lot when you're reading, if you're not getting good sleep, if you're all of a sudden a few pounds heavier and you can't get rid of it, if food isn't fun for you, if you're not digesting, if you're having a lot of hormonal changes and are correcting lifestyle and getting some hormonal treatments and still have issues, this all comes back to the liver. So what I say to people is not why do it, why not clean up your environment? Why not help your liver get through the detoxing? I think it's pretty safe to say that we are detoxing, and I'm all about convenience. So if I just grab one of these, have it have it ready to go, throw it in my bag. Even if I get around to taking it once every other day, I got it done instead of getting nothing done. I will be posting a lot of research, and so looking at the mechanisms of liver fibrosis. Fibrosis means that the cells aren't doing well and they're starting to just clump up and get really thick, and they're not functioning anymore. There's layers and layers and layers being put on top of each other, basically, because one layer's dying and we're not getting rid of it. Your liver basically does everything. It filters your blood, it converts hormones, it converts cholesterol, it helps your pancreas, it has secondary messages to thyroid and gut and all these things that you see. I don't know about you guys, but I see it on the Facebook ad or whatever every 5 minutes. Thyroid this, hormones that, and really I haven't seen the liver addressed. So I just want to go over and over and over and over and over the liver. If you guys have questions, you can try it and see what happens, which is called trial and error. It's the animal way of getting stuff done. Or we do consults at our office. So consult is an intake. It is a questioning process, hundreds of questions that you answer that tell us a lot about what's going on, actually just as much as blood work. So a thorough intake, can give us 80% of a picture of what your true diagnosis is instead of guessing, for somebody who's thorough. And then we can actually start putting our time, energy, and money into the actual problem. So we're pretty strict about that at our office. That's kind of why people come see us from other countries, other states. And we're also persistent, so we don't give up until we find the answer for you. So we will work as hard as you to get to the bottom of things, and that requires co-working with PTs and MDs and pain management and surgeons, and we work really well with others. So coordination of care, putting your team together, we really look forward to being part of that. The liver is such a big thing. If I didn't make that, come try a little bit, give it a shot. And if you don't think the environment's toxic, please start reading up on it and educating, because it is. And we don't want you to be toxic with it. We want to start cleaning it up, get our bodies feeling good, and slow down the aging process. If you wait 10 years, I hear this a lot. A lot of people come in their early 50s and go, okay, I'm ready to start preventing aging. And I told them that was 20 years ago. So if you start in your 30s, I've been working very diligently since 25 to prevent cancer. And now at 40, I get to still live like I'm 20 in my 20s. And it's awesome. That's my consequence for putting time, energy, and investing into my body, which, let me tell you, wasn't as much time and money as if I would have ignored it. It cost dearly to start too late, and the amount it would cost in insurance and medicine to get back to where I would be if I didn't take that seriously the last 15 years, I'd be in trouble. Financial trouble, I wouldn't have the time, and I wouldn't have the energy, and I wouldn't feel good enough. I would just feel crummy, too crummy to actually go into that endeavor. So we can't wait to help you. If you call front desk or just email us about getting a nutritional consult, we can go through, we can review your blood work you have, we can do hair testing, stool testing, all sorts of things to start getting to the bottom of what's going on with you. We can do some trial and error. There's no reason why we can't start the simple and easy route, getting you on a simple detox that's really safe, and go from there. But we're here to help. Please ask questions, karacairo@gmail.com. Aloha!